So if you're considering joining eXp Realty, you're probably wondering, what are the next steps? What do I do to become a part of this amazing brokerage? And I get agents that book into my calendar all the time who are ready to choose me as sponsor to get access to our amazing value stack inside of eXp Realty, inside the Agent Wolfpack. And they want to know, Jacob, what are the next steps? So what I'm going to show you today is step-by-step, how do you join eXp Realty by filling out the application, transferring your license, what the onboarding process is like, and how do you get not only access to eXp Realty's resources and training, but to my resources and training inside the Agent Wolfpack. So if you want to learn more and ready to get started, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Shireman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 15 years of marketing experience specializing in web design and SEO. And I'm also a realtor here in Houston, Texas, and a team lead with eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack. And I take all of this experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we release more content. So let's dive into today's topic on how do you actually join eXp Realty. So I get agents that book into my calendar who are ready to choose me as sponsor because they've watched my videos, they've had their questions answered. And I literally just had this happen on Monday, and they booked into my calendar over the weekend, then ended up watching my videos and said, you already answered my questions with your videos. I went ahead and filled out the application, named you as sponsor. What's the next step? So that's what I want to do today. Nobody really talks about what is the process to join eXp. What's it like? Do you have to do an interview? What kind of background checks are there? Verifications, all of that stuff. So we're going to go step by step. So whether you're a new agent, an experienced agent, a team broker, anything like that, we're going to go over how to do all of that today so you can have the right expectations stepping in, because it is, we always joke that when you join eXp, it's like drinking through a fire hose because they are so automated and so systematic with the way they do things. There are so many things to do and to request access to that it can get overwhelming, but not all of it you need to focus on right away. So we're going to break that down for you today so you're ready to get started and join eXp and take your career to the next level. All right, so when you're ready to join eXp, we're going to fill out an application. So make sure you have already chose who your sponsor is before you do this. Do not join eXp without a sponsor. You can join without a sponsor. It's just that you go direct to the company, but there's no added benefit in that. Even though you'll get a lot of help and support, I feel like there's more added benefit to choosing a sponsor. It's free and you can get their value stack usually for free and what they offer. So I'll put a link up in the corner to my sponsor video so you can see the amazing value stack that not only do we offer, but the added benefit of having a sponsor. It's free. Why wouldn't you get as much as you can to help your real estate business journey? So when you're ready to apply, you can either go to join.exprealty.com and then you'll click the Join Us Today. Now, this is for US and Canada. If you're in a different country like Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, Spain, Greece, they have their own independent website. So you would want to search that. I would just search eXp Realty Greece or Brazil or Mexico and go join that way. And that process will look a little bit different, but it's still the same scenario. You're going to fill out an application. It'll just look a little different. And then onboarding will contact you and guide you through that. So again, this is for US and Canada, and you can click Join Us Today and it will open this page, or you can just go directly to joinapp.exprealty.com. Now, you will fill this out to create an account. This will just be a temporary account until you get your eXp login, but this is how you're going to fill out your information. So fill this out. One little trick is when you go to submit this, it's going to tell you, please acknowledge the privacy policy terms and conditions. A lot of people think it is just this by checking the box, but that's not it. You're agreeing to be contacted. The way you actually accept the privacy policy terms and condition is to click this, and because it says review. So you're going to click it. It's going to open up in a pop-up. You will scroll all the way down. Okay. So it thinks you read it. You'll click view terms and conditions. So make sure you read it. And then once you get to the terms of use, you then can check this box to acknowledge that you've read it. And then you'll say close this page. So once you've done that, then you can submit and create an account. Now I've already created a temp account. So I'm going to show you as much of this application process that you need to know. So click sign in. So I'm going to click sign in, but you would have registered. So we'll go through the entire sign in process. And now I'm logged in. Okay. And that's what it's going to do. Once you've registered your account, you're going to click the sign in button. It should be the only thing on the screen. And then you'll have to manually put in that stuff to begin with. So you can see the process to join is fill out your application and your independent contractor agreement, the ICA. Then they're going to verify your license. Then they're going to have the broker sign off on you just to make sure everything looks correct. And then they're going to review all of the documents that you've submitted. So, the documents you're going to submit are going to depend whether you're a new agent, you're a team coming over, or you're a broker coming over, or an experienced agent. Then the next step is the license transfer, and then you're technically an active agent. So the first part of this process is to start this. Now you can see I already started this because you have to enter your personal information in step 1. So I didn't want you to see that. So you will just basically say, click this button to start. Now it's going to take me back to that application process. Now the personal tab, it's pretty straightforward. It's your name that's on your license. So it has to be as it's on your license, not your nicknames, but fill it out as your license has it. Your address, phone number, your email address. I would use your business email if you have one already. Like I am Jacob@jmrealtytx.com. I have my eXp Realty email automatically forward there with an email alias. And then I put in my address, all of that information. So once you do that, the next step is to choose your sponsor. So whoever introduced you to eXp that you're going to partner with, make sure you choose them in this process, okay? If you don't know what a sponsor is, maybe this is the first time you're seeing anything about eXp, it will tell you what a sponsor is. And if you do not choose a sponsor, eXp Realty will be your sponsor and you cannot change this. So it's very important that you choose the right sponsor because you cannot change it. If you don't like the sponsor 6 months in, there's nothing you can do about it. You just don't have to really work with them anymore, but you can't change that. So if you're unclear, make sure you do not proceed this step because there is no changing it. So you'll say, I have viewed the video and understand the policy, okay? And then to select your sponsor, you will click here, okay? And then that's where you would search for your sponsor. So if you're choosing me to get access to my value stack, Tharmila's value stack, Mike Sherrard's value stack, Connor Steinbrook, and all of what they offer in the Wolf Pack, then you would come here and search for my name, Jacob Shireman, like that. And then you would say search, and then it's going to search for me and then find me. So right there is my name, Jacob Shireman, jacob.shireman@exprealty.com. There's my phone number and my city. So if you're ever doubting if you chose me, that is my information. So you would say select, and it says, are you sure you want to proceed? So when you're confident, say proceed, and then you're going to exit out of that, and then it's going to update the form. Okay. And now you should see your sponsor's name down here. Are you sure Jacob Shireman is your sponsor? You're going to say yes. And I have viewed this. So they have acknowledged that you've watched this, just a video explaining that, and then say save and continue. Okay. Now this is where you're going to enter your license information. So if you're a brand new agent, less than a year, 1 to 2 years, over 2 years, answer that information. Your country. So again, it's just for US and Canada, the state you're in, and you're going to answer, do you do real estate in another country? Then you're going to go through your experience, the financial aspect. So your experience. So if you are a new agent, you've done less than 3 deals, or maybe you're an agent and you haven't done a deal in 2 or 3 years, you're going to have to go through the mentor program again. So this just asks you whether or not you have to go through the mentor program. If it asks you for a mentor, if you don't have one already, it's okay. Just leave that blank. And the reason why is that they're automatically going to assign you one, or you can email the mentor program and choose the one you want. And then also, if it asks if you're joining a team or as an individual agent, unless you're coming over on a team that's an actual designated team, then do that enter that information. If you're coming into my group and in the Wolfpack, that is not a formal team. We don't take an extra split from you like a regular team does. So you would just leave that blank and that you're joining as an individual agent. Now, if you're joining a broker that's coming over, then you need to figure out whether they're doing a formal team and to fill that out. So you would ask those sponsors for that. But if I'm sponsoring you, you're not coming into a formal team. So just leave that blank and join as an individual agent. Figure out your experience. So it can answer those questions. You can leave the mentor blank. That is fine. And then when you get to financial, that is how are you going to pay your $149 application fee. If you're in Canada, it's a little bit more in your currency. And then I believe it's $199. And then how are you going to pay your monthly brokerage fee? So you're going to enter all of that information in. So remember, your application fee covers your application and your first month of brokerage fee. And then you will start usually about 30 days after that paying your monthly brokerage fee. So you will put that information to auto bill. Any documents that they're asking you to upload, you will need to upload those, save and continue, and you'll submit your license. And then it's going to go through those steps that we saw when we come back to the actual homepage. So when we're back into this, once you've submitted your application and signed your ICA, then they're going to verify your license. Once it's verified, it's going to go to the broker to be approved. They're going to review any of your documents, and then they're going to send you an email. You're going to get an email from onboarding for your state. Every state is different. Texas, usually you can transfer your license same day. It's pretty quick, but they'll give you instructions for your state to transfer your license. I know some states like New Jersey, you have to go pay another fee through the brokerage, and it could take about an extra week. So just follow those instructions, transfer your license. And then once your license is transferred, you're considered onboarded and you're an active agent. So we just showed you on the screen how to fill out the application and then what's the process for that. So once you've filled out the application and you've submitted it, your sponsor should be able to see you in their prospect dashboard just to let them know, and they'll get an email that somebody has named them as sponsor. So they're aware that you're going through the application process and trying to get onboarded. And so they will work with you, reach out to you. If you're with me, I definitely reach out to you, find out if there's anything that you need, what emails to watch out for. So once you've submitted your application, now we go through the onboarding process, and it's usually pretty quick. Again, depending on state, I've had people in New York and New Jersey that take about a week's time. But if you're in something like Texas, Florida, it's pretty much 1-2 days max to get your license transferred over and to become an active agent. It's one thing I love about eXp with the technology and 900 employees, staff in the cloud working to help us at all times. They make this transition pretty quick. Now, some takeaways that I want to give you is do not become overwhelmed by the amount of emails that you're about to get. It is like drinking through a fire hose here because the amount of support and training and things to do to get access to that comes with a little bit of a price. There's things that you have to do, right? And so what'll happen is when you join my group, there is an onboarding process that you'll go through, some videos you'll watch, we'll do some calls about what to focus on and what not to pay attention to right away. Some of the first things that you'll do is set up your email alias. You won't actually have an email account with eXp Realty. It's just an email alias that when anybody emails that address at exprealty.com, it will forward to your desired email. It works the best probably with a Gmail or Google Workspace or G Suite account. But you can use stuff like Outlook and Office 365, but that's where you'll go to send and receive email. There's nothing to really log into for your email, which works great. So we don't have multiple email accounts. We can use one for everything. And then once you start getting onboarded and your license active, you'll show up in your sponsor's backend. And then that's where in our group, we go and immediately start giving you access. You'll get access to Mike Sherrard Social Agent Academy, all of Connor's stuff, all of Tharmila's kvCORE courses and things like that, all of the Mastermind calls. You get access to all of my funnels, my Google SEO course that's coming out. So you'll get access to everything pretty quickly. And then on eXp side, if you're not joining the Wolfpack and my group inside the Wolfpack, which you should because of our value stack, and let's say you're joining somebody else, eXp will give you access to eXp World, eXp Workplace, Enterprise, is where you'll log in to request access for kvCORE for your CRM and IDX. And so you'll get emails about that. If you're a new agent, they'll assign you automatically a mentor, but you don't have to go with that mentor. You can ask to see a list and kind of interview the mentors that are going to work better for you in your area. And so you still get that local support, even though your sponsor like me might be in Houston, Texas, and you on another side of the country or in a different country. So you'll get those. And then if you're in my group, we also do a marketing call on what you need to focus on, especially if you're a new agent and if you're trying to brand yourself or maybe rebrand yourself. I'm going to give you things to focus on for 90 days to really help your lead generation, to help your business scale, so you're not just lost in the dark with all of these things to go learn and go do. So that's the process to get on to eXp, to get onboarded, and then you will start to get access to everything. If you are in stateside, a lot of states do weekly meetings to help you more with the localness on, updates on what's happening state level. I know here in Texas, we have contracts class, Mastery Monday. We have our state meeting on Tuesday. So there's a lot of individual training that outside of what you're going to get from us marketing, that's more on how to do real estate in your state. Because if you're a new agent, you probably feel like you don't know where to begin or even how to do real estate. That's where all of that's going to come in, especially with the help of your mentors. So if you have any questions and you're wanting to know more, or maybe you're stuck in the application process or want to know what we offer, you can leave your questions in the comments below. I'll also leave some videos in the description that talk about sponsor and talk about our value stack if this is maybe the first eXp video that you're seeing. And again, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you want to partner with us and you have questions too, you can book a one-on-one call with me to see what that looks like. If you are a broker and a team lead, you definitely need to be at eXp because you can keep your branding and take that responsibility off your shoulders and put it on the 900 employees and the amount of brokers that you get at eXp to help your people, and you can still keep your brand and business as is. So if you want to learn more about that, book a call with me with that link below. And again, if you want to keep seeing content like this, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.